because that's what you do when you're in love with someone. You stay.
Hold on. I'd like to push back on that for just a moment.
Unless they're abusive.
Let's take the equation of love and wanting somebody the way they are and love and staying out of the picture. Not because of abuse, but because you can love somebody who's just not a good fit for you. You can love somebody, but the life situations are not good. You can love somebody and you want kids and they don't, and therefore you're not going to be together. There's a whole bunch of reasons. So, the reason I'm pushing back on this is because they could have been loving you deeply and desperately, and yet their own insecurities or lack of emotional intelligence or inability to communicate easily and well is absolutely enough of a barrier that they could not cross, no matter how much they might have loved you. So I would suggest that when you're talking about past relationships or even thinking about them for yourself, allow for the fact that they loved you. And that just had nothing to do with their ability to be in a relationship with you that was healthy.
That's fair. That's actually a very mature way to look at it. Okay.
I mean, think about it. Like when you were 19, right? Can you say, because I certainly can't, that whoever you loved when you were 19, you loved less than you love somebody now? Or you just didn't have the skills to create lasting relationships? Or you didn't love people that were good fits for you, or whatever it is? I know that I have loved deeply and hard, and I've not been good at relationships in my past. And I know people loved me a lot, and they sucked at relationshiping with me. So, if we're able to do that in our hearts and our minds, if we're able to give a little bit more grace, I think, not just to the other person, but to ourselves, because we often say, well, if somebody loved me, they would have stayed, or they would have done this, or they would have done that. If we can say, they loved me and they couldn't get over whatever it was, it doesn't even matter. They couldn't get over whatever it was. I couldn't get over whatever it was from this side, even though I tried, despite the fact that I love them. It gives ourselves grace as well, because it's not always something we did. They didn't love us less, they just didn't have the tools. And we didn't have the tools to rescue them from whatever, or vice versa. You know, everyone can love and be loved and still kind of suck as humans.